Hello, this is Russell Van Bronklin from DyslexiaConsultants.com, welcoming you to Writing Methods Free Introductory Online Course, Video 1. If you are truly interested in solving most of your writing problems, you've come to the right place. We have spent over 10 years examining dyslexia, how it affects the writing and reading process, and how to develop a much more efficient and effective method to teach you to overcome most of your writing problems. I can tell you from firsthand experience, I have severe dyslexia myself, and I can tell you going through K-12, going through college, was complete hell. It was very difficult. It was just sheer motivation and persistence and refusal to quit that got me through it. It was just so difficult, and I do not want you to experience what I did. I want you to resolve most of your writing problems so that you can be successful in high school, college, graduate school, and professional employment. So the question is, how do we do this? How do we just come up with a much more efficient and effective method for teaching dyslexic students to overcome their writing problems? And for this, I have to thank the Shaywitzes at Yale University, who have conducted a groundbreaking series of studies on actually looking at the dyslexic brain, how it functions, how we process information, to really find out what the problem is. And what they found is quite simple. The back part of our brain that is generally associated with reading and writing, our neural activity compared to general education students, is substantially less. But the front part of our brain, associated with higher order thinking skills, is considerably more active. So looking at this and breaking from everybody else in the field, I said, well, why don't we take this extra neural activity to fix our writing problem? Why can't we do this? It just seemed to make an intuitive sense to me. So taking that idea, I also had to look at dyslexia writing in general, and what is the major application problem? And the biggest problem for us, for most of us, is organization. As a dyslexic, we tend to think so quickly. It's so easy for us to come up with so many good ideas, but to translate that ideas, the knowledge that we can create, into a linear step-by-step format, which is how most general education students process information, is very difficult. So the first thing that we focus on is on your organizational skills, developing a template so that you can take the information that you generate and put it in so you don't have to worry about it. So we're teaching you this process step by step, starting with organizational skills, but also focusing on analytical content. We do use the Graduate Records Exam Analytical Writing Assessment for this course and for our other basic writing courses. The issue with the GRE, which is put up by the Educational Testing Service, is this is the SAT type test that college students take primarily to go into most graduate programs. And in the writing assessment test, they're really looking for your analytical skills. There is an assumption by the time you're a college junior or have graduated from college that you've already developed substantial organizational skills, that you have developed good writing skills, good spelling and grammar. It's just assumed by the fact that you have went through most, if not all, of your college education. Well, for dyslexics, that's an assumption that is incorrect for a lot of us. So what we do is by focusing on your organizational skills with analytical content, we are able to greatly increase your writing skills. For those students that successfully complete our full course, we have found that students increase on average about 2 points on the GRE Analytical Writing Assessment. So typically, if they're pre-test, it's a 0 to 6 scale. They went from a 2 to a 4, which is normally an increase from the 0 percentile to approximately the 30th percentile of undergraduate students, or rarely for the students that are really motivated, highly intelligent, that just have a knack for significant analytical thinking, they've actually increased from a 3 pre-test, which is approximately the 6th percentile, to approximately 5, or approximately the 70th percentile of undergraduate students. And all of this is done generally in about 50 to 100 hours of instruction. It's very quick. But there is a downside to this course. This course is not meant for most dyslexic students. It is only meant and has proven only effective for students that are highly motivated. What do I mean by that? By highly motivated, I mean the application of that is there's going to be homework involved. You need to go ahead and do that. To spend the time to get it as right as you can. And as you'll notice with this course, we're primarily, when I created this, I noticed that our first two students, just absolutely phenomenal students from Averill Park Central High School in upstate New York. I just noticed that they were phenomenal students, that they're going to college. They had everything for them. The problem that they both had, the problem that both their families had, was lack of money. So I want to make these techniques available to everybody, every qualified dyslexic student, regardless of your financial situation. But in doing so, I'm telling you what you need to do. But to gain mastery of this, you need to practice a lot. And you really do need the help of what I like to call an educated general education student. This could be anywhere from a really outstanding high school advanced placement English student to fellow college students to people that are educated. By educated, I mean that their writing skills are at the point where most college professors will be happy with them. And you need to sit down with them and to review, after we show you how to go over the analytical steps, which they can help you if you don't quite understand it, but also to review your spelling and grammar. Because what we've noticed, and when we designed this course so we teach it one-on-one, is students go through the course. Their spelling and grammar generally self-corrects for most problems. And that's a key point. Again, when we teach this one-on-one, we found that most of our students' spelling and grammar issues self-correct. Now, when you're taking this course online, we're showing you the techniques. What you need to do is to take what you're writing and have it reviewed by an educated general education student or former general education student, college graduate, college student, high school AP student in English, and have them review your grammar with you. And what you're going to notice as you're practicing again and again, this course is built heavy on repetition. We keep going until you literally get it. You're going to notice that you're making the same grammar mistakes over and over again. And then they can show you how to correct those. And then you're going to be applying those again in the future, because now you're just focusing on grammar. You're not worrying about transitioning from one paragraph to the next, or worrying or trying to figure out how to analyze the argument. You're just focusing on grammar. And as you keep repeating this process, you're going to find that you're correcting more and more of your grammar. And by the time you're done with our full course, it's properly done, you're going to find that most of your spelling and grammar mistakes are corrected. Does this mean you're ever going to be a spelling bee champion? No. What it does mean is Microsoft Word can fix most of the problems. Even if there's some left over, if you go to the College Writing Assistance Center, it will be resolved very quickly. This is very easy for them, or by administrative assistant staff in professional employment. So, who is this course targeted to? Again, to be very honest with you, we conducted a study several years ago that was presented. It was a multi-year study that was funded by the New York State government and presented at the 2006 New York City branch of the International Dyslexia Association Conference. And what we found is for highly motivated college-bound high school students, this program worked exceptionally well. However, we found that the students that were not motivated, that only put in half-baked effort, the course just didn't work. So I want to let you know up front. So if you're a motivated high school student that's going to college, you know who you are. This course is for you. If you're in college and you're highly motivated you want to solve your writing problems, this course is for you. The same if you're a graduate student, or if you're in professional employment or wish to enter professional employment. and you just have a need to help overcome most of your writing problems, this course is for you. Now, as you go through this, all these videos, all these series of videos that we have, because we've broken them up into quite a few, please understand that we are giving you, again, the material, but practice. Once you practice the material, you should start seeing an immediate increase in your writing skills. And for those of you that are interested in taking our full online course, we offer twice a year, in the summer and in the winter. The summer program lasts through the entire summer, lasts approximately 50 hours. The winter program is 2 hours a week instead of 4, and it does go into the summer. We do offer that course for a nominal fee, and the price is reduced for those that cannot afford it, and for special cases with significant letters of recommendation for really motivated, deserving students, we do offer the course for free. To get more information about this, please visit us at dyslexiaconsultants.com. Go to the contact page and contact us and let us know what we can do to serve you. I wish to reiterate once again that I am a fellow dyslexic. I have spent over 10 years of my life sacrificing everything to bring this material to you. It is my hope, my desire, my purpose in life to serve you, and so that you do not go through what I went through, so that you truly can resolve most of your writing problems and reading problems and other issues that you have with dyslexia that we provide consulting services for, so that you truly can become learning enabled and enter the workforce in professional employment or start your own business and truly use the gifts of dyslexia to solve the world's problems, to make this world a better place. This is my fervent belief. That is why we are offering this content to you for free, in a hope that this will help you, that this will just keep you from suffering the pain, the problems with dyslexia, so that it can get beyond you, so you can get past that, and that you can go on to college and be successful.